Hi beautiful soul. Today I would like to do a video on how to connect with your psychic side. Because we're all born with our intuition, our psychic side and all of that, all of everything that is empath and feelings and mediums and all of these things. We all are that. So today I want to share with you a video on how to connect with your psychic side. The simplest and most powerful thing with this is to know and believe that you are indeed psychic, because you are. So in any moment, in any given moment throughout the day, just tell yourself that whenever you need to make a decision or whenever anything is going on, just connect with that idea, because maybe, or maybe not, up until now you thought, oh, I don't have that skill, that's not something that is related to me as a person, I need to go to somebody else to talk about these things. But so start to train yourself to connect with the fact that you are psychic and that you have all of this. The main thing with psychic abilities is to trust. Because if you don't have that trust of what comes up for you, then that's when we shut down all of our intuition and all of that realm that comes with being psychic and everything that is beyond what we don't see. Trust in what you feel. It's like stepping stones. You will not ever see the full picture. That's not what it's like to have an open psychic channel. You don't see everything. You see by stepping on to the next stepping stone and trusting that even though you don't see a clear line of little stones, even though the little stones are not coming up like this in front of each other, all in front of you like that you can't see all of them, that it's just one comes up, and then you need to trust that you can step onto this one, and once you're on that one, then the next one will come up. So that is a fundamental part of connecting with your psychic self, and along with knowing that you are psychic and that you have these answers. So whatever it is that comes up, you must train yourself almost in a way to trust that those messages that are coming up for you are the truth. Because, and I'm just speaking from experience, for me, I have always, since I was, like, the earliest memory that I have of these things was when I was 6 years old and I started to go to school and like interact with other children and other adults, you know, my teachers, and I just have always had it there, but found it really hard to accept that or connect with the fact that that was me, and then I always thought that it was something that other people did really well and that I could never do. But I guess I need to do a separate video on this, but I connected with my spirit guides a lot through just meditation. And meditation for me is just lying down and listening to music and being visually transported somewhere and connecting with them. So they would remind me a lot and reassure me a lot that what I was feeling was right. And it's all about what is going on inside your body. So whenever you are, it's the most simple thing, whenever you're speaking with someone, for example, and you're having certain feelings in your body and you're picking up on certain thought patterns, these are those of the person that you're around or the people that you're around as well. I need to do a separate video on how to identify what is yours and what is not yours. But this is you being psychic, where you can feel what someone else is feeling, and it can merge into so many different things. It can be psychic, it can be empath, but it's all one thing. Actually, it's all one thing. So just listen to what it is that's coming up in your body. For example, when you're around someone, or when you need to make a decision, or when someone asks you a question, observe what comes up. And how to know what the difference is between your thoughts and the psychic, the psychic you, is that the psychic you is almost like it's information that you already know and you don't know how you know it, and it's just there and you can access it, and and it just comes through. It's almost like, how I describe it is it's like somebody else giving you this information. It's like your higher self is giving you that information, or your spirit guides is giving you that information. And you really, really, really need to trust that comes through, and listen to it, and not and ah on what that may be, or where it may come from, or is that it's just, you just know that is right. It's a really, really, really deep knowing. And if sometimes you can't access that, which is very normal because we all sometimes have difficulty to access that, then do the practices that I gave in the earlier videos of clearing your space, clearing yourself through sound, through incense, through smoking your place out with incense. Connect with your cards, and you spend time really connecting with yourself. And then when you do that practice more often, you will come into yourself more often, and it will be easier. It's like a plug. It will be easier for you to plug into yourself. And if you do it once a week, where you're clearing out your space, where you're clearing your energy, and you're letting go of all the extra energy that is around. It's like clearing out a room which has got this full of stuff, and you clear it out, and you can finally see the floor, and you can finally sit with yourself and breathe. And that's what it's like, because we accumulate energy, and it's just a given. And it's okay, it's normal, it's not a bad thing. There's so many things that I notice with my clients, or so many things of is it bad energy? And no, it's just because it's the way that we are. And so when you're clearing that out, you're giving yourself that space to be with you and to be with your higher self and to connect with who it is that you are and your true essence. And therefore, when you're doing that practice more often of connecting with yourself, it then becomes easier for you to plug into that on a daily basis when you're out and about. You don't have to then, say, oh, I have to meditate to answer this question, or I have to, do you know what I mean? It just then becomes, because you do that practice weekly or, fortnightly, of just clearing your space and spending some time with you and just listening to music and meditating, you then know what it's like to be you and who you are and what your true essence is. So then when you're out or you're wanting to make a decision, or you're going about your day, or, and you're feeling like you need that support, or you need to connect with your psychic self, you will know what it is already like to be in that place, so you can just plug into it, just like putting the plug in the socket. And it would just be like a reminder, oh, that's who I am, okay. And then you're a clear channel to bring through anything that needs to come through from your higher self. And that's, I don't know, I think that's the simplest, I don't know if it's the simplest way, but that's the way that I would describe of the initial how to connect with your psychic self on a daily basis. And I really want to make this video quite short. I don't want to go into a long thing. So yeah, I hope that helped, and I might go deeper into, it would be good actually, yes, to go deeper into more of what your psychic self is, how to connect with it, how to listen to the different signs. So I'll probably do another video on that, but that's just the initial part, which I hope helps you, and find out what your practice is, clear your space. As in, when I say find out what your practice is, for me, it's listening to music and lying down on my sofa and being transported. What is it for you? That is your connection to yourself, because that's what will bring on your psychic self, what will bring through your psychic self, your connection to your higher self. And it's very easy for you to do. It's not a difficult thing. You can do it. You can do it every moment of the day if you want to. It's your choice. So that will be all for this video, and let me know if you have any questions and anything more that you would like me to expand on that I touched on in this video, and I can do another video on that. But I think I'll do another one on more in-depth things of how to connect with your psychic self. Okay, sending you so much love, beautiful soul. Speak soon.